It's true. Rhea's coat slays.
Oh, Connor. He's like the father that nobody else ever had. This dude is very relatable and a very cool man. I mean, at first, when you start off to the game, he's just like a person who's trying to get to the old days, you know, trying to be cool and hip with the kids and stuff. There was one scene that was kind of funny where, you know, Ali showed him this Switch game and he played it but deleted the photo app. So he tried to fix it only for him to break it. That was a funny moment. So yeah. And I guess his friendship with Rhea was pretty good. I mean, pretty good, I guess. At least you could give me one thing you make me like about Rhea. So yeah. I mean, he did get out because he quit to save Rhea, but at least he went out pretty well. He later returned in All-Stars to, you know, hanging out with Rhea, I think. So yeah. But because of her being fame hungry, she started up to, you know, become a jerk to him for some weird reason at all. He got out in episode 6, but later rejoined back to the game, only for him to be a punching bag for Rhea. And I know he's trying to get her out of here because of, you know, the fame, but because of him being a Gary Sue in episode 7, he broke his ankle. So he tried to fight off, and man, this dude ain't taking the risk to get Rhea out of here. Man, I was totally rooting for Connor for this. But because of Jake being a whiny little bitch as always, Connor quit the game. So yeah, again. So yeah, this man did left off pretty well. But at least he shrunk Rhea down to the half on the finale. Good thing he got married though. So take that, Rhea. Everyone's favorite #1 helper and supporter, Rosa Maria. Now, this girl, I have nothing to say about her except she's amazing. I mean, she is the most helpful person ever. I mean, she do well with others, like Lake, Hunter, Maggie, who else? Rhea and James. Nearly in the finale, you know. Even though when James voted her off, you know, she helped him because nobody else doesn't even want to help James. And when Rhea, you know, framed Rosa of stealing the stuff, she helps her even though she was stuck on the river, and she also doesn't want to, but she has to because she doesn't want to, you know, feel like a jerk to leave her behind. So yeah, she is a big helper. So yeah, I know, y'all might say she's bland, but she was a big supporter, and I can't wait to see her action in the reboot. So yeah, well, not reboot, I mean remake, sorry. And I heard she's coming back in season 5, so let's give it a go.
Glad some of us have a good head on our shoulders.
Oh yeah, I'm all about giving good head.
How in the flip did Benji make this high on my list? Just how? I mean, due to the poster ways when I saw him, I have low percent chance on him because I thought he was going to be an asshole due to his personality, but no. He's just a law student, you know, a lawyer and stuff. So, I guess that's fine, but he's not my pick to win. But when he said he's all about giving good head, I found that hilarious. I mean, this guy is honestly the most funniest character in this Benji camp. Whoever did this was a good choice because Benji is one of the most surprising, unique, funny, gullible character ever, and I respect that. And I know to his ways he's trying to, you know, do more than just be a comic relief, like this idol thing where he just made. Oh, that was funny, but that wasn't really this close. And where, you know, where he said Jade got a dump truck of an ass, that was hilarious. And then when Ivy said nobody can touch those balls on me, I have to agree with Benji on that. That was funny. Benji is a very lovable character. He's funny, he's hilarious, and he has a great bonding with both Tristan and Hannah. It was just well known. Also, Trinji, chef kiss, perfect. And when he got eliminated, I was like very upset, but hey, he went off being like giving me some laughs and stuff. So yeah, thank you for that, Benji. Thank you a lot, Goofy Goober.
Damn right. We are the Vibe Tribe.
Tristan is easily the best Disventure Camp pre-merge ever. And that is not even a fact though. I mean, them being a non-binary is just pretty cool. I mean, in Anime Sandy, they had Paintbrush, and now they got this one. Wow. Disventure Camp really need to learn things with Anime Sandy. That would be cool. Especially with something else. Anyway, Tristan, they are a very, very kind person. I mean, their bonding with Ivy and Jade is very sweet and very well done. And their short bonding with Hannah is also pretty cool. And not to mention Trinji, super excellent. Yeah, I know they were not gonna make a far consider how they got blindsided by Spencer's idol. So yeah, but they went off like a pro. Also, their elimination was the only elimination that actually made me cry big time. So yeah, Tristan, he's a pre-merge, but they're my favorite pre-merger character.
What a joy! I can't believe I got chosen! I love everything about summer camps! The nature, the sounds of the birds, the fresh air!
Gabby. Not Gabby's dollhouse, no, this Gabby. This character is honestly the most fun-niffolic character ever. Gabby is such a very fun character to watch. I mean, I never get annoyed by her when she's on screen. She's just hilarious. I mean, her crazy side of things is actually pretty fun and it's well done. And her relationship with Ellie is just pretty excellent. That would make me like Ellie because of her. So yeah, her friendship with Tom was just an icon. They make the best duo ever. So yeah, I have no flaws on that girl. The only flaw I have with her is just her, look out evil self. I mean, it's kind of like a condition or something. I don't know. It's kind of weirder more than Mike's multiple personality from Revenge of the Island. But at least this is handled fortunately a good thing. This one, I just found it weird. But still, Gabby is a fun character that could never let me down.
Everyone is enamored by the sleeping bags, which makes this the perfect time to go idol hunting.
Jade is my favorite character for season 4. I know, quite surprising, huh? What she is again? Oh, a virologist. Yeah, a virologist made it to my top 5. It's pretty crazy, but yet again, Jade is honestly a pretty smart character. I mean, y'all think that Spencer is actually the main villain when the main villain behind it all was Jade. I mean, she knows her way to play the game. I mean, find an advantage, use that idol thing, and her will they, won't they, well, basically alliances with Spencer is honestly pretty excellent. And by the way, I do love her way with the turtles in the sea. It's just her. And her 2x2 alliance with Spencer and Isabel worked out perfectly. Even though she got them out, but they still win for her because she played a major game. So yeah, I know she didn't win because she lost by Logan, but she won to be my favorite character from season 4. I just realized something. The people from Gym 3 from this Disventure Camp are actually way likable than the people from Gym 3 and Pakatu Island because they all suck. Okay, nearly the 3 people are not, but the others, yeah, they suck.
Thanks a ton for reaching out. Your support means the world to me.
Blake has the most best written story I ever saw. I mean, more better than everybody else's story in this season. I mean, she has the most written story ever. Like her trying to be more of a better person since she has terrible parents who wants her to be whatever they want and doesn't let her do whatever she wants to do. And it's a hard struggle. She started to do bookwork, homework, and a reality show, and she, got resolved by love her, even though she didn't even feel like she was ready for it, or she was. I don't even know if she was assigned to it. So yeah, even though Crystal told her that she was out of the game, she managed to save her from, her talk about how the parents treat her like crap. So yeah, Lei has a true story, and because of her new red rig and her confidence, she was honestly one of the best characters from season 2. Sure, she got out pre-robbed in episode 8 because of fucking Carol coming back, but she went out with a perfect story, and it was well done. And she got out early in All-Stars, but it was worth it. I mean, guys, I know y'all accept that Ellie got, Lake out, but do y'all want Lake to get out of character like everyone else still in the game? I thought it was a great choice. And I know she's coming back in season 5, so hopefully she doesn't get out early, because Lake is a well-known story-written character I have ever saw in my life.
Why do you have me wearing this Chuck E. Cheese costume? My favorite fruit is banana, but I certainly don't love it enough to wear something this goofy.
I never know I was gonna like Gret this badly. I mean, wow. For someone who is literally a villain in season 1, actually really changed well as an anti-hero in season 3. So yeah, I feel like Gret has the most written story ever. She struggles socially to make her parents proud of her, but all they do is focusing on her brother and just ignoring her. So yeah, in season 1, in the start, I really don't like her because, well, she was kind of rude to Gabby, and she kind of got what she deserved in episode 6, so I'll give it credit to that. But she later came back in episode 7, and I started to like her. I don't know, probably because her villain alliance with Alec and Fiore was honestly the best part of this whole thing with Gret, so yeah, I kind of respect that. So yeah, still not a perfectly good character in the start, but nearly to when she almost got out and later came back, she was likable. And she later came back in season 3 in All-Stars, and wow, she lose a few pounds. So actually, she kind of, lose some food weights to her side, so I guess that's one thing. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for her though, because she's literally in a relationship with that snarky asshole, and he treated her like garbage. But now she knows how Gabby feels when she treated her like garbage. So yeah, I was actually happy when she break up with Yule, because, he was electrocuting Gabby really badly, so she had to defend her by that snarky asshole and dump the shit out of him. So yeah, and I'm very glad for her becoming friends with Gabby. I mean, at first they became enemies, but now she became best friends with her, so that was sweet. So yeah, I was starting to root for her because she has confidence. I mean, there was this one sweet scene when she was, talking to the horse and telling that nothing cannot be powerful where you have, proven yourself to your own childhood and making yourself feel special to your own kids. So yeah, Gret could be a very good winner in All-Stars, but nope, she got out, very robbed, because of fucking Rhea, and I guess Alec, because she was the one who got Gret out. But still, Rhea does not deserve to win. She does not deserve to fight. Anyways, Gret is a great character and a very well note to our story.
I can't believe you guys sided with that spoiled brat.
Man, James is such an amazing character. I mean, him becoming an influencer to be a nice guy in the end is just excellent. I mean, at the start of the game, he acted like a villain, which it might be interesting though. Although it was kind of stupid to, fumble Kara in the back, even though that Aiden thought that Kara could be helpful, but James did agree with that and fumbled Kara under the bus to vote her out. So that was stupid. But then, later on in the game, he started to feel some character to himself to, have some development every time he's around Aiden. It was kind of sweet, and they made a better couple than, Jake and Tom, so yeah. So, James is a very great character, and he honestly deserved that win. I mean, at first I was rooting for Aiden, but no, James, he deserved that win. He felt like the main character from season 2, and I think he deserved to be the excellent person to redeem perfectly. I mean, he got Aiden in the end, and he shared half of his $1 million to Rosa, not only for helping him to win, but so that way he could, let her have, her daughter future lies ahead of her. So James came into a very great character and growth very well to his ways. I know he got first boot in season 3 in All Stars, but he's a champion, dude. What else could you expect? James is a very good character development person ever. But yet again, nobody else cannot be compared to this character. Miriam is honestly the best character from this Disventure camp. I'm not saying the facts. She was well done, well written, and mostly a surprise to me. At first, she started off as a grumpy old woman who doesn't really care about, anything. But when she heard about, Jade's call, it felt something on her for her bad memory on something that she knows. And her story in episode 5 where she talked to Jake about, losing a loved one, she lost both of her husband and her son by a drunk driver who hit them with a truck. And none. I feel bad for Gret because that was kind of wholesomely sad. So yeah. And she got very honest and likable and very kind to others like Jake and Tom. And remember when I said I still don't like Jake? Well, when he was with Miriam, he's well likable. So yeah, well done, Miriam. You got this annoying character to make me like. So yeah, Miriam, despite her becoming like a background character for the most part, she is still a very wholesome character who is a very nostalgia for her character self. And by the, little alliance with her and Fiore to make sure to get to the finale, she needs to try to make her get Alec out of here so that way they could be very defeatable to get Ellie out so that way they could be in the final 2. So that was a smart move she had. So yeah, I was honestly rooting for her to win. I mean, I wasn't rooting for Fiore because for one, she is a villain and of course she ain't gonna win. And Ellie, I know all y'all want Ellie to win, but I don't. Miriam was the best choice. And congratulations, she won. So yeah, I was so proud of her win. And I know she got out early in, season 3 All Stars, obviously. But out of the 2 people who got out early, good thing she didn't get out of character. Just like how Lake and James didn't. Because they held down as one of the most nostalgia people ever. So yeah, out of all the people from this Disventure camp, Miriam is one of the most greatest winners, the most greatest person, the most greatest grandmother that nobody else ever had. And she is honestly one of the best Disventure camp characters of all time, non-flat.
Oh, you better believe it, hon.
Wow, that list was so hard to go to, but I finally finished it. Tell me what you think about my Disventure camp character list. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or do you have mixed feelings? Tell me about that in the comments. Well, like and comments, share, subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.